Hi there. Rad Mom here. Welcome, or welcome back to the garden, my happy place to talk about scary things for probably the last time this year. And in honor of Halloween, I present to you the Spectre of Social Contagion. As portrayed by Ashley,
Whilst I film this video, I'm going to do my makeup.
which may be his real name, and Finster, which is some variation on his real name.
I am in a, relationship currently, and it's kind of weird to talk about, an ex.
Two adorable boys, each engaging in his own preferred sexist cosplay for his own reasons. But I get the feeling Ash isn't happy with that. I get the feeling Ash looked at Finn and saw an egg to crack. Saw an avenue to self-validation, both private and public.
You look pretty for the camera.
Thank you. This hurts a little bit sometimes.
Sorry.
Beauty is
Sorry.
pain.
Beauty is pain, you're right.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Icky. Yes you. You already know that you are trans. You already know. This isn't Icky.
Nope.
Finster. Be him, allegedly.
I started HRT. Confetti.
We're gonna find out. Isn't that right, buddy?
Yeah. Okay, look, I think that's gonna cause some debate, and I don't want to be the one to have it. Her pronouns are he, him.
Her pronouns are he, him.
Yeah.
Wait. Do pronouns, when they're referring to you no matter what gender, feel odd or misplaced?
I felt like that was a learned one. Because she, her feels weird to me.
Everyone uses
He, him doesn't.
Have you looked into the process of sex change?
I've seen a TikTok about it.
That's a yes
And
then.
no, I didn't look into
Yes,
it.
and I might be interested. Okay, ready for your results? There's a good chance you're transgender.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
Don't wait. Wait, so does this mean you're a woman now? We'll get to that in a minute. I was fucking terrified of getting boobs. I wanted to do this thing. It had a lot of benefits, but on the cons list is like, shit, I don't know if I'll want this forever. I was a little bit scared.
This is Finster's coming out day. We're filming on the coming out day.
Yeah, I stream in like a few hours.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I was very scared. This wasn't something that I was like, I am a woman, because I'm not. Why? Okay, well, honestly, this might be a little bit controversial.
This is a big moment for me. Do you know how much content I could have made?
I cross-dressed on Twitch for years. After doing it for a meme, I wanted to explore my gender a bit more.
How many TikToks? How many funny reels?
People have been making egg jokes or saying I'm on HRT for years.
How many YouTube videos I could have made?
And kind of because of that, a lot of the trans community started popping into streams or seeing my videos or interacting with me. I'd say out of everyone today, this is your big day.
This is my big day.
And that had never happened to me before. And I learnt a lot.
If you didn't know, Finster, I make helpful videos for trans people.
And some of it seemed a little bit too interesting. It felt a bit like I uncovered a part of myself that I'd been purposefully just shutting down for as long as I can remember and never questioned why.
Yeah, because you were suppressing your feminine side, which apparently for you was a massive undertaking.
And you do know, because Finn is my #1 biggest fan and watches all my videos.
I have this notes page on my phone from over a year ago now with a handwritten note of pros and cons list of taking HRT, and when I went to go fill out the cons list, there wasn't much I could come up with, so I started.
You have got more feminine. And that...
I don't think so.
Cringe.
Whenever I tell people about this in real life, what I say is, I just don't care.
Do you believe that?
I've seen those weird lesbian photos of you
Oh,
where
yeah.
you've got short hair and you just look a bit odd.
And if you're going to be playing around with your expression or gender, you shouldn't either.
You've changed so much. Sometimes I just stare at you and I'm like, woman talking.
Do you think Ash is gonna let him get away with that?
I have a list of things that gave me gender euphoria when I was a baby transsexual, and I want to see if they resonate with you.
Weirdly enough, mental health got a lot better.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah. I used to just, if I had a bad thought or something like
Yeah.
that, I'd just spiral.
That is weird. And it's one of the things that I'm most interested in actually looking into in cases like this.
I'd be going to bed,
Yeah.
and I'd be sleeping in that one position that's the one leg up thing where you're
Yeah.
laying on your front, and I would correct myself because that's
Sleep like
too
this.
feminine.
It is? Is my back pain feminine? Here all this time I had no idea.
Having estrogen in your system fixed so much of my fucking mental health. I don't know if it's a strictly chemical thing, or it was just, oh, cool, I finally get to do this thing now. And it was probably that, to be honest.
Maybe it was.
Happens with a lot of people where they start doing E, and then they also fix a bunch of other aspects in their life. They start taking
Yeah.
care of themselves a bit more. And that same thing happened with me. So I was like, okay, if I'm doing this, then I may as well get better hair products or something. Like, I should learn about it or get better skincare, so I, like, started seeing a dermatologist and stuff.
Right, because only women take care of themselves. That's some weird sexist nonsense. But am I the only one seeing a massive placebo effect at work here? At least in this case, it seems pretty clear to me.
Can you describe to me gender euphoria? Give me the
It's
dictionary
like
definition.
a buzzy, fuzzy, weird, girly feeling when you do something feels good, a little treat.
Or like
Really?
you get angry
Yeah,
faster.
yeah.
Like I'd hit stuff all the
It's a
time.
lot more frustrating. And how do you feel now?
Not that.
Mini skirts and dresses. I used to wear just mini skirts, just dresses.
That's so hard.
What?
Why?
What? Do you feel more emotional?
Yeah.
Do you cry more? Are you more of
Mother-
a baby?
I cried yesterday.
Yeah. I went from what you said of that, like
Yeah.
things being stressful, intense, and negative emotions, to I'm a bit of a baby, and I'll get upset, and you have like a deeper breadth of emotions, right?
She is a little bit of a baby, I can confirm. Oh, baby. Oh, little thing. Come here, little thing.
A deeper breadth of emotion? See, it almost sounds like it might just be chemical, and then I hear stuff like that. Men may not want anyone to know this, but they are capable of the same breadth and depth of feeling as women are. The specter of self-hatred is lurking there too, in between the giggles.
I just used to wear little skirts or dresses, and that was my gender euphoria.
No, you stick to stuff. You ever sat down on anything like leather
Yeah.
in a skirt? Worst feeling on earth. But like, I just went from just like the ability to just stare at a wall and just, can you hear the drums of just stress and like anger of like doing anything, and then now to just like, ooh.
Well, I mean, all my clothes are uncomfortable 90% of the time, so I'm very used to it.
I don't think I'm trans. I'm going back on it.
Right, because why would anybody want to wear uncomfortable clothes?
This is so cool. I wanted to talk about this stuff for ages.
I know, it's kind of nice,
Because
right?
it's just nice to be able to, like, this is a helpful trans channel, sort of. This is a weird channel. You could have had such good insight the whole time.
I'm very sick.
But you don't have, like, a little combo that you wear all the time that makes you feel gender euphoria? No skirts?
This is
the
kind of a
front
dress, just because this is an XL shirt.
Well, you are trans now. This is a trans channel. We do trans stuff. You can take the lead. Whoa, oh my god. Look at my ass. You're not the token cis person. You.
Oh, shit.
You could do an outro. You could take the lead.
Transgenders. They're good, and they exist.
I love you. Being sexualized.
I like
Because at the. Yeah, I bet you do. Hopefully, we can make more videos together where you actually have input instead of just making silly jokes because you have to pretend that you're not on the thing that we're talking about. You know, it's not really something you experience before, and then you transition, and it's like, okay, like it feels like womanhood, which is a little bit gross.
The things that I could have said about, it's funnier to make a joke about.
Yeah, unfortunately, Finn's personality hasn't changed.
That's a good thing.
So, bye guys. But then you learn that, yeah, that sucks. That's not very nice and fun, and it happens too much. I think it's just something you enjoy more at the start, you know? And then you kind of go like, ugh.
Yeah, eventually the taboo thrill of the sexist cosplay starts to wear off, so I hear.
I'm not
Look at
grilling
mine,
you.
yeah.
This is not an interview. I'm not trying to catch you out. I was simply just stating. You telling me that if you went out to a bar and a guy was like,
Sup, darling?
I think
try it.
you'd like it.
Try
I
it.
think.
Still don't believe this is two boys playing dress up? Watch this.
Stop my head.
Really?
Yeah, hold on, I'm at a bar. There's nearly zero stereotypical feminine things that I like genuinely like.
Really?
Yeah. This is the one exception.
This one is pretty obvious. And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Trying on female clothing.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. What is female clothing?
Another one that is a sign that teenage you, young you, or as an adult, I don't know, because it can happen whenever. Growing your hair out. I'm sorry. You did this for boy reasons.
Yeah, no, I did it for COVID reasons, in all fairness.
Yeah.
I did it as part of a stream bit, so honestly, plausible deniability there.
Yeah, that's what happens to everyone if you stop cutting it.
Having the thoughts of like, if I had a choice, if I was born again, if I, woke up the next morning, I'd be a girl.
I've never had that. I've had like it might be easier.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. But this is the weird part where I get to feel more trans than Finn does.
You know, I've had that. I've said like, it's probably way easier. You could probably
Really?
make way more money because I just started OnlyFans. And I went, oh, I don't even have to. I don't even have to be a girl for that one. And then
And that, I have come to believe, is Finn's true passion.
If I looked at my face for too long in a mirror,
yeah.
I would dissociate.
What do you mean?
Like, I would be staring at myself, and then I would be like I'm not this.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know how to
weird.
explain it. That's the easiest way to explain it. I'd be staring at myself like in the camera, like here, and if I did it for long enough, my brain would. I don't know. It's like out of body. You're like, I'm not. Like, I'm the voice in my head, but I'm not this body. I don't have that anymore.
That's normal. In normal observers, gazing at one's own face in the mirror for a few minutes at a low illumination level produces distortions and hallucinations, but less so with depressed subjects. So good news there. You probably do it in low light less often these days. You should try getting stoned and laying under a ceiling fan. It's gonna blow your mind.
This one is pretty general, but it is also a sign. Feeling weird around older men, or men in general.
Definitely qualify here as well.
What do you mean weird?
So, feeling like you don't fit in, feeling like it's a bit strange, feeling like you don't know how to interact with them. That's a big one. Like, you don't know the culture, you don't know how to talk, you don't feel confident, you feel like shy, you don't know how to converse.
That's where you got me. I don't know how to do that with anyone.
That's a different thing.
I am autistic. Apparently.
Apparently.
Apparently, if you hit all the
I
signs.
had a meltdown before this video because I didn't know what was happening. It means nothing.
Nope, and it's not related to any of the rest of this behavior at all.
Playing with girls' toys. That makes sense.
That does not make sense. What exactly makes a girl's toy? We could play sexist stereotype bingo with these two.
I used to have brass dolls, but we were only allowed, my parents only let me have the boy ones.
I had Power Rangers and made them have sex with each other.
I used to take the clothes off of Action Man.
I was joking, by the way.
Oh, really? I wasn't. Being trans is weird because all these, like, signs are, like, so obvious retroactively. I was, like, super busy in childhood having a bad one, so I didn't really, like, I was busy having a bad childhood, so I didn't acknowledge any of this stuff. And I didn't know what transiting was, and I didn't,
True.
I had too much on. And then when you actually realize, you're like, oh, all those things mean that.
I'm sorry that you had a bad childhood, Ash. But it does explain a whole lot.
People that stumbled across this video and watched it all the way to the end that are not trans or thought so before the video ended.
That's a sign.
If you stumbled across this video and watched this far, you're probably already a TERF, so why not subscribe to the channel?
I have a lot of people be like, I'm cis, I don't know why I'm watching this. Yeah, you do. Now you do.
You ever looked at the stats on TikTok of what the male and female audience is?
Yeah. I wonder if it
Across
changes
that.
over time.
Like over time, you skip forward like a year and that 50-50 male-female is like 90-10.
Asha, add in trans hypnotism right now.
Yeah, okay, bye thigh highs.
Obviously, they're being campy here, but let's not be distracted from that clear statement of Ash's goals.
I wonder if it
Trust that.
changes over time.
But in his mind, it's because anybody watching was secretly trans already. Not because his videos are bubbly and engaging and push this idea constantly.
Thank you for watching the video.
Untrue.
If you have any of these signs and symptoms, go to your local priest. What about now?
If they're sensitive, but they're fine.
Yeah?
Don't. Thank you for being incredible over the last few years. I genuinely couldn't have done this without you. You've got like both ends of the sorry. Just interrupted.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not my channel. My name isn't on it or anything.
I don't know if I would have came out this early. I could have been like one of those people that just goes like decades and never realizes it.
And if you're thinking, poor Finn, if only he could get out of that situation, well...
We've broken up. Me and Ashley... Fimper and Ashley are no more. Me and Ashley, we are actually doing quite well, besides being broken up. But, you gotta remember, you're being told about it now. We've had a bit more time with it, obviously. She was here earlier today, which was nice. We hung out. She was just picking up some stuff, but it felt very normal. It was very nice. We were having, it was, a really nice, time. It's hard to talk about without... Yeah, fuck, this does just suck. So, a lot of, a lot of things have popped up, a lot of issues have popped up around like me and my mental health.
So I had to look into this, and it was tough to find a straight answer. But according to a site encouraging preventative endocrine care, high estrogen levels in men may cause an increased likelihood of depression, along with fatigue and other negative mood changes.
Found a new toy based on her most recent streams. Oh my god, yeah, she has. She's found Pearby. Hey Pearby, you little shit. You watching this, Pearby? Oh, okay, just hang out with my ex. I see how it is.
Nathan, do you still have the femboy
God.
definition t-shirt?
But
I
against
gave you for
the
your
girl
birthday?
code, no? Surely that's a little bit against the code. Is there a code? Fake friends all around. True. This is fucked up.
This is a joke, right?
What the fuck? Is it $69? Thank you. Oh, hold on. Let me read it. I thought I was on the wrong side again. Almost asked the model for Well, I'm in the least sexy piece of thing ever. Yo! What? Yo, how did this end up looking really good? Hold on. Can I, like, one minute. Can I make... Why does this look hot? What the fuck? Yo.
So Finn still has his original passion, pretending to be a girl on camera for money, which is its own sort of horrifying. Seems like maybe Ash got frustrated trying to compete with that and has gone to find someone else to latch onto. I hope you enjoyed our little journey through the horror of social contagion and social media, and how it truly does seem to dominate some people's lives. Come back at the top of the hour for the live stream, where we can keep the Spookfest going. And beginning in November, I'm going to be posting a video every other Wednesday at 11 Eastern Time. Life is crazy. The holidays are coming. The election has me unable to really plan beyond next week, and I want to put more time into my book. So join me in a fortnight for more witchy commentary all year round. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Bye. For a few minutes at a low illumination level.